Owen Elliot-Kugell will never forget the final day she had with Cass Elliot, her mother. Elliot-Kugell tells People for a feature in this week's issue, "She took me to the airport to get on a plane by myself for the first time to go to Baltimore, to spend the summer with my grandmother. My mother was traveling to Europe and England to perform at various venues. And since I was close to my grandma, I planned to spend the summer at camp and socialize with her." She goes on, "At the age of 7 at the time, and I recall being at the airport with her, holding her hand as we strolled around the premises. I recall conversing with her as we were seated at the gate about our travels, mine and hers, as well as my plans and my intention to meet new people, recall her escorting me onto the aircraft, helping me locate my seat, fastening my seatbelt, and kissing me. And I recall her telling me to look out your window, because that's the large window right there, you can see that inside the airport," says Elliot-Kugell. "I'm going to go in there and wave," she declared. That's exactly what she did. I turned to look out the window, and there she was, waving." On July 29, 1974, Cass Elliot, 32, passed away from a heart attack. Her alto voice was featured on singles like California Dreamin' and Dream a Little Dream of Me for the folk rock duo The Mamas and the Papas in the 1960s. In her new book My Mama, Cass, which will be published on May 7 by Hachette Books, her daughter, now 57, shares personal new details about the mother she loved and lost, 50 years after the fact. Get the most recent edition of People, available on newsstands this Friday, or sign up here for more on Mama Cass. Elliot-Kugell explores the nuances of Cass's life in her biography, which included interviews with some of her mother's closest friends. She also sheds light on the mystery surrounding Cass's father and the truth behind the legend that the singer choked to death on a ham sandwich. In the end, Elliot-Kugell states that she feels closer to Cass than ever and that writing the memoir was significant to her. She explains, "My mother wasn't here to do it for herself, so I really wanted to tell her story as best I could. And I felt like her story should come from her family." Get the best of People, from celebrity news to gripping human interest stories, sent straight to your inbox by subscribing to their free daily newsletter. My Mama, Cass is currently available for pre-order wherever books are sold, and it will be released on May 7.